Okay. Everyone, welcome to Games Revealed. Let me know if the audio sounds great, looks like the image is going good, and I'm just admit I have a new setup here, and I was trying to get a couple things set up before this, which is always a mistake, right? Messing with things right before we start. So, yeah, it is time. It is 8 o'clock my time. Mountain Standard Time, but I usually go by Pacific, so just help everyone. The audio has an echo. That's good to know. Give me 1 second. Okay. That should help now. I apologize. Like I said, I was just setting it up. So does that sound better? Okay. I'll just wait for you to respond. You should be able to hear me just once now. I only have one device outputting. Awesome. It seems like every time, right? Last time, well, every time, meaning the second time, having audio issues. And so, sound good. No like distortion like I had last time, and we're good to go. Awesome. Thank you. Okay, how is everyone doing? Let me know in the chat while I finish setting up one more thing. I want to know how everyone's doing. Hello, Cornell? Yep. Yep, that is how it is, Esoteric Wolf. I usually I like to get ahead of this and do it before, but I'm just planning so much for this thing, and so I wanted to make sure it was good. Doing good, good. How's everyone else doing? East Coast tired, yeah. It's what, 10 o'clock over there? 11 o'clock, something like that. Or, yeah. Trying to cope, yeah. It's a hard time right now for some, like for a lot of people. Economic, wherever you're at in the world, just everything. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Root canals do not sound fun, Charles. And yeah, no, YouTube favorites, great. Oh, hey, hello, YouTube favorites. What an interesting name that is. Okay, so the agenda today is I want to talk about some games. I want to talk about the channel. I'm gonna do this I'm gonna do this weekly. Do live streams where we just chat about stuff like Steam Deck. And the thing is, right now with Steam Deck, there's not like a lot going on with it, but it's still fun to talk about it and all the different things we're gonna do with it. But I also have a fun little contest giveaway thing where you got to do a couple of things, and it's more or less a scavenger hunt almost, where I'm gonna set down a list of things that people can go out and do, and whoever does it first gets the reward that is. Yeah, MB, it's or MB. Things are very tough right now. When gas goes up, everything else does too. Yes, everything else does. And inflation also, like, if I don't know how it is everywhere else, but I know in America, United States, it's inflation. Yeah. So, yeah, let's anything else? You can always ask questions. I'm always willing to answer. I want to find a better way to answer the questions because sometimes it's hard to read chat and also chat at the same time. But yeah, I think. Can you at someone in this? I haven't done a live stream in a while for someone else. But yeah, at me if you can, even if it's in like bold letters or something like that, just so that I can catch it if you have a question. Or else I will respond to chat sometimes. So, let me finish getting this set up like I said I was going to. Let's see here. paid $4 for an energy drink the other day. So yeah, inflation. Wow, $4 for an energy drink. You know what you do? Coffee. Coffee is the answer to everything for me. I just get, well, I get expensive coffee sometimes, but I get cheap coffee from Costco. So Charles, yeah, I do not have a Steam Deck yet. Okay. I definitely, from what I've been posting for the past 2 days, like about this stream, I don't think I really clarify. I didn't realize in those images how much it felt like I got a Steam Deck or I was going to give one away. I'm not giving a Steam Deck away today. I will be doing some Steam Bucks giveaways or merch if you want to choose either one. I do have a 500 subs merch I will also have available if people want to buy that. All the proceeds are going to go to charities for like Ukraine. And so humanitarian aid, that is. And then I'm also going to have a donation link too. A jar of jam at Costco. Yeah. Yes. So Max wishes he liked coffee because his energy drink addiction's crippling. Yeah, I could imagine it. I stopped drinking energy drinks a long time ago and switched to coffee. Partially health, partially, just it's healthier, and also I really like the taste of coffee if done right. Sometimes I like a little bit too much creamer, so is it really that much healthier? I don't know, but I am enjoying a Coke today, a zero sugar Coke. Don't mind me as I open this. Okay, that was a bad idea to drink Coke. Okay. So, you can also, as people might not know this yet, but there is a Discord channel or a Discord server too. Games Revealed. I can't remember if I put the invite code into the description of this video. But you can also find us all chatting there. And it's getting pretty good. Like, people are really nice, and I want to keep it that way, obviously. So let's see here. Just give me a second. Got it. Okay. I'm throwing the Discord just so people, like, that's one way you can redeem. Oh yes, welcome Discord gang. Yes, yeah, that's one way you can chat with me. You can request videos. If there's a lot of different things I'm doing with the chat, and so with that server, like you can request request videos there. And if you just want to know what I'm thinking, I guess you can always ask me. I usually read most of what goes on there. But sometimes you have to, if you really want to get maybe a response out of me, it's best to like at me for now. So welcome back, Esoteric. Yeah. So it does. Oh man. So let's start this out while I'm still working on this because I'm getting distracted. Still not amazing at multitasking at this yet. Real quick. So here's who's here for Steam Deck. If you're for the Steam Deck or you came because of some other content I make, what kind of content did you come to the live stream for and you watch the channel? I'm really curious about that. I'm gonna have a poll about this too, and I'm gonna open up to the giveaway and everything. Like we're gonna continue this along as we get going. This is gonna be about an hour and a half stream. I think I put it for 2 hours in Discord, but I'm not gonna be able to go past an hour and a half, I don't think, today. And I still have more work to get done tonight, so. Okay. I think we'll see. We'll throw it right here. So, okay, let's read this. Okay, how about this? Now that we know what the Steam Deck has and can do, what would you expect the Deck 2 to have besides VR? Awesome. I'm going to throw that into my agenda. We're into the live stream home. So I'll answer these in a row. Okay. First up, so Steam Deck, Steam Deck, Steam Deck. I came to your channel and hype for the Steam Deck. You make very nice content. Well, thank you. Steam Deck and giveaways. Okay. I'm always concerned about doing giveaways. I'll be honest. I'm always concerned about doing giveaways because I'm always afraid people are going to just come for the giveaway and then leave. But I like to give stuff to people that watch, and I want to just have a fun time. And I know that sometimes giveaways is pretty fun for that. Let's see, new viewer of the channel came in because I'm interested in the Steam Deck. Your production value is actually sick for being a small channel. Thank you, Max. So, yeah. So, yeah, I mean, it's amazing just getting a new camera. It really does for production value. Like, it blurs the background. Yeah, I did get some extra stuff for the background and all that, but, yeah. So Revolt, are you saying you love my like t-shirt or the tea that I make? Because I don't make tea yet. That'd be a pretty good one. Steam Deck tea. Yeah, so I'm glad that the content's informative. To be honest, if you want to learn anything, start a YouTube channel. Like, I've been in the hardware game for I've enjoyed building computers since I was like 11 or 12 years old. I was building them for the longest time, and I've really enjoyed it. But in the past few years, I got caught up in doing other things, whether it be some game development and also work as a software engineer, that I have kind of let some of my knowledge slip a little bit on hardware. So I've had to do some corrections, and I'm going to be doing one final SD card video just to, it's the finale, right? Everything you need to know about the SD card and the Steam Deck. That's gonna be one of my final videos on SD cards because I've hit that already twice, I guess. So if I can only get a Steam Deck, you know what? I could probably get a picture of a Steam Deck in the background if you really want, just so that it's just sitting there. I'd have to find one though. And sorry, my voice is a little graspy because raspy, I guess. Not graspy, it's grasping for something. Just because I got over sickness last week. A cold, nothing too big, but yeah, I can't find. Yeah. So they're talking. Let's see here. They're okay. Esoteric Wolf. They're talking about tea as in news. You are spilling some SDT. Lol. Okay. Okay. Thanks. Thanks for explaining that. That helps. Yeah, it's crazy how much the Steam Deck content really did so well. I was planning on doing a lot more, and I still plan on doing games. Like, I still plan on doing Steam Deck, hardware, anything that's related to portable or just PC. Just anything that's related to the PC gaming, and probably more specific. Some console games, whatever it is, but I'm gonna try to do as much as possible on PC, as as opposed to maybe the consoles. Sometimes if the console, PS5 and Xbox Series X won't be emulated on the Steam Deck, else if it was, I might do more of that. So that's yeah, I'll continue doing Steam Deck content. I'm gonna continue doing some games. I plan on trying to do half and half, but we'll see. It might be like, it's still a little heavy on the Steam Deck news, but news wise it's not really flowing right now. There's not a whole lot because it came out. People have covered a lot of different things over the past few weeks, but when I do get mine, once I get my Steam Deck in in a month and a half, unless I find another way to get it. I have contacted Valve and Steam in a couple of different ways, but radio silence, I'm a new creator, I understand it, and so I do plan on doing a ton of content once I get those devices. I also do plan on doing some content. In fact, let's do some show and tell. Sorry. That's the only problem with this mic. So I plan on doing some PS Vita, kind of a few videos on this. I got a card to do emulations on this and just let everyone know what's good and whatnot. And I know that some people have already done it. You've been able to do it for a long time, but I'm really curious while I wait for all my devices to see how the the PS Vita works. Play the guitar. Okay, so the guitar over there, I have a lot of different trinkets and whatnot behind me, and almost every single one has a story. And maybe, we'll get into that over the streams and all that. But the guitar, I only learned to play Chop Suey by System of a Down with it, and that is it. And that was years ago. I need to get back into playing it. I need to change the strings out. I'm too afraid that they're gonna snap on my face, so I am going to figure the guitar part out. Shiny has been gaming a lot on the past few years on his channel. Well, thank you. I am going to have a creator section in the Discord for people to drop videos that they make and also just promote their channels. I really want Games Revealed to be, because I also have a personal channel, The Brink, TH3BRINK. It's featured part of Games Revealed and its featured channels. I do that, and I haven't done much with that over the years. It's just because it was hard to grow, and I don't have the time. But now that things are picking up a little bit more on this channel, I think I'm gonna do a couple, like 1 or 2 streams, like 3 or 4 hour streams a week on that channel, playing some horror games. And so I'm gonna be dropping some of that stuff in the Discord channel. But I also want to make a section for anyone else that's a creator, because I realize there are a lot of creators out there on YouTube or Twitch, and I want them to be able to promote their stuff there, and we can work off each other and enjoy and help each other. Yeah, it's a fun one to play on the guitar. Chop Suey is fun to play on the guitar. Yeah, so Revolt, after doing that video today, I really do think that we are going to get some. I really think it's going to get. Well, there is issues going on in China. It doesn't sound like it's going to get too affected by it, but that's just, I think a lot of the stuff's rumors. We'll see how production goes. The nice thing about the Steam Deck is that the hardware is actually not really that new. Most of it's been out for a long time. The APU might be new, but the technology behind their APU is actually like a year or two old, if not more. And so I believe production for that shouldn't be as bad as if it was a brand new system coming out. So, and Valve has been gearing up for almost a year now to get this thing out the door. So I really think depending on when we reserved it, I do think that people after Q3 will get it sooner than they probably think, but later than Q3 is what I'm thinking right now. So, but that's still pretty good. If you can get it this year, that is really good. And like I've said so many times in so many different videos, keep a hold of your reservation. Even if you don't think you want it, it's $5. Just hold on to it. You might want it in 6 months. The tech is not dead in a year. I've heard that so many times now. The Steam Deck is not going to be dead in a year. So just be like, it's gonna last for a good long while. You're gonna be able to play any game that's come out since, even in a year or two. The Steam Deck should be able to play, even if at low settings. It should be able to, and 30 frames per second, that is, it should still be able to play. Yes. So Super say Gammon. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I apologize. But Super, I do plan on doing. I want to do a specialty, like maybe Unreal Tournament or something like that. Someone threw that out. I used to play Unreal Tournament a ton, and maybe do something like that with the Steam Deck with a bunch of people on Discord. So if you're a part of Discord, you can be a part of that fun. So, Welcome, X Bloody SARS. I really hope a 2 terabyte SSD 2230 or a micro SD comes out in the near future. So the 2230 form factor for the NVMe SSDs, they do, or M.2, and include the whole spec, might as well. They do include a 2 terabyte that's coming out this year. That it was announced at CES, I believe, and it sounds like it's out. I just couldn't find a place to buy it, but you should be able to buy one this year. So if you're if you're in a later group, you might have a better chance of snagging it and just being able to put that into your deck right away. I don't know. I have a feeling it's going to be kind of a hot commodity this year as the Steam Deck's coming out. I only know a few form factor PCs that use 2230 or like smaller form factors, I guess, that would require a 2230 slot. And the Surface, the Microsoft Surface Pro is one, the newer one, the last gen or two, and then the Steam Deck. If there's anything else, let me know in the chat. Oh my gosh, all hands on Steam Deck. I apologize. So I'm not giving away Steam Deck. I'm not giving away a Steam Deck. So yeah, once again, I apologize if it looked like I was giving away a Steam Deck. I'm not. I'm giving away Steam dollars or whatever. I'm doing a small give. Well, there's about 6 things. And so, in fact, with that, let's get looking at the agenda a little bit, and we can keep on talking. So, I have to adjust my system a little bit. Yeah, I really do apologize. Yeah, no giveaways have happened yet. I do apologize. To be honest, if I had my Steam Deck in hand right now and I had a second one, I probably would be actually giving that away potentially. Like I'd really be tempted, especially if I got one from Valve. I'd feel obligated in some ways to give that away if I had a second one that got to me. So I would if I could. I don't even have one yet, and that's what makes doing the Steam Deck the content so difficult, is that I feel like if I cover certain things, you're just gonna get a better experience at another channel. But I persevere on, I guess. Okay, let's do a screen capture. Add a source. Give me a second. Okay. If you go to Games Revealed, and this is going to start off a fun little scavenger hunt, I guess, and I'll be able to answer anything that goes on, and hopefully, I'm sure chat's going to be a little busy for a little bit, and I'll continue to talk while you guys do your stuff, because this is the giveaway, and we'll see how this works. Hey, thanks for that. Yeah, thanks for the congratulations on the 500 subs. Yes, it's awesome. And really, to be honest, if I wouldn't have done it or kept up so much, I would have probably slowed down to just 1 every day. I've been doing about 2, maybe 1.5 on average, if it wasn't for the great comments I was getting from everyone. It really does help. I love it. I love having a really genuine community that just, there's a lot of people I see almost every video commenting, and I love it. So just know that it makes my day every time you guys do something along those lines. Okay, let's just give me a second as I find my window. Just give me a second. I'll get this going. Okay. Nope, that's it. Okay. So, as you can see, I don't know how well you can see this. this is going to kick off the giveaway. So if you go to this page, let me comment on it. So if you go to this page, So I posted it. You guys can still listen or whatever. If you go to that page, there's rules, and I just want to mention the rules real quick. Only one win per person, so you can only win one of these pieces. You must be 18 or older. Legal reasons. I'm not going to go much deeper into that. I don't care that much, but yeah, I have to. Prizes will be Steam money or merch. So if you want to do merch, I have a merch page on here, and anything that you buy merch wise, I'm going to give all the profits to a Ukrainian charity for humanitarian aid, as that is a major issue right now in the world. And then you have to submit either via Discord server or email, and whoever gets it first, and I'll keep an eye on both, and compare timestamps to see who gets to see who gets it first. And so that's how we're gonna do it. And then I will, depending on which platform you're on, I'll respond with how you're gonna get your giveaways. And yeah. So I try to make it really fun. I have one that's the first person to play a quiz and post results. And I do have an app that I don't know if anyone knows that I've made. It's called Game Quizzes Revealed. And the links are in this page. So let me make sure. Right, Epic Game Store on the deck. Can't really see it. Yeah, and I know we can't see it. Let's see if I can really fix this. And you can keep on. I'll read some more. So just give me a second. Let's see if we can zoom this in. Nah, I don't want to. See, I should have been more prepared for this. I was too busy writing up these these contests. Okay. That's as big as it's gonna get for now. Okay, there we go. I can use my brain. I've only written software for forever and web development specifically for a long time. Okay, contests. So like I said before, you need to submit via these options right here. There's the first person to play a quiz and post about it in the results, and then it has the rewards along with it. I'm going kind of small this time. I'm going to go bigger in future ones. And you can always, if you want to even make more out of it, you can always go with merch. Yeah. So find the hidden value in one of the channel's YouTube thumbnails. That one's going to be an interesting one. I have that to 25 because I think that was going to be the hardest one. A random person who takes the poll. I do have a poll up above. And I will be, and that one's not like you can take the poll, but I'm going to post it in the comments. That one's not time based. That's going to be random. Whoever takes it will be randomized to earn $10. Yeah. Donate to a charity for Ukraine. And whoever does that first, post the evidence. That's all I care about. You could even do the itch.io charity bundle, which is, I got it today. It's pretty cool. And if you do that, spend $10, you get $15 in Steam bucks. So, or your choice of merch, which we'll go to in a second. Invite a friend and have him tell a story about you. That one, I thought that would be kind of fun one. And then I do lo-fi music with some help from someone. And it's under Bunny Beats, so you can always go there and tell them, just one of the titles of the music, one of the songs, I guess, if I wrote that right. The songs that Bunny Beats. Okay. Now for the merch. This is the new merch that I've created for the 500 subs. If you can't see it well, once again, you can go to thegamesrevealed.com/merch and see it there. And it's, let's see what we can. So we got the mug, and I'm wearing a similar, like the shirt. Oh, let's hide this for a second. So you can see the merch right here. Like, this is a very similar shirt. I made the this image on this a little brighter, but then I put the Games Revealed 500 in the middle. So same thing with this t-shirt. Ooh. So and this is pixelated. The image is pixelated. I don't think the image on the t-shirt's pixelated. It's going to be similar quality to what I'm wearing, which is actually really good. And the shirt is really soft. So that's going to be limited. You're only going to be able to pick up that. You're only going to be able to pick up this t-shirt for the next few, probably until we either hit 750 subs or 1,000. So just as a heads up on that. Excuse me. So go ahead and yeah, I'll continue talking. I have a bunch more talking points. Giving the donations to Ukraine. My home country is right next to Ukraine. Oh, well. I bet that's pretty scary, Cornell, with what's going on in Ukraine and your country being next to it. Yeah. Okay. All hands on Steam Deck. Yeah, no, I'd love to be able to create more content. And the thing is, I want to do requests. I want to find out what also people are interested in, because I want to do a lot there. Okay. Yes. Yep. There we go. Yeah, so like Kranos got the Bunny Beats one. He's an extra winner. I think he won last time. And yeah, really a screenshot. Almost anytime there's a screenshot, I'm going to take that as word, to be honest. There's only one that will be kind of hard to do as a screenshot, and that's going to be the hidden thumbnail one. And I made that one actually pretty difficult. So I'll be really surprised if someone gets that, and it might even require you to go into the source of the page and actually bring up the image in a separate tab, just as a hint. I thought it was going to be easier. I was going to do a whole other system for that, but yeah. So yeah, just as a call out, and I'll edit, and I'll let you know on this. The Bunny Beats has been done. So let me go to my email, make sure I don't miss anything if someone's emailing. Okay. Yep, no one's emailed yet. My preference is if you can do it in Discord, to be honest. But if you can't, I mean, if you're in a hurry and you're not in Discord yet, and I know some people just don't want to sign up for Discord or don't have a Discord or whatever. I get that. You can always email, and I'll compare timestamps and everything. So should I make a hoodie at 700? Should I do 700 or 750? 700. Yeah, 700 wouldn't be bad. Hello, Peter Williams. Looks like you also subbed. Thank you for subbing. Let's also look at a couple more people. Jad J. I can't pronounce your name. I apologize, but Jad, thank you for subbing. Multi-Camel, thank you for subbing. Scott Jarvie, thanks for the sub. And then like an hour ago, T subscribed. The massive T. So, let's Let's see, message rejected. That shirt is awesome. Yeah, I like the shirt a lot. So yeah, if you win, you can get it or you can buy it. Once again, proceeds, like, it's a win-win. If you buy the shirt, you'll get an awesome shirt, something limited. I'm not going to print it again. Well, I can't say that. I mean, yeah, I probably won't print it again. So this is a one-time thing. I don't care too much about limited edition stuff right now. Kranos, you gotta hit 1K sooner than you will expect. So you're, yeah. So if I take that, I'm hoping, I'm pushing. That's one of the things I want to do because it's fun, and hitting the 1,000, I think you have to hit 10,000 before you can do charity streams, where I'd be doing a charity stream on YouTube. Lionheart won the charity one. Awesome, man. Congrats, Lionheart. You won the charity one. You know what? People can still buy that charity stream. It's actually donate, you know, it's donate stuff to Ukraine. That's the whole point of that. Yeah, sorry, making sure. I just got an email. Okay, yeah, someone found it. Esoteric Wolf, congrats. That's the one I didn't think people were gonna find right away. Yeah, XTP 500. So I was going to do a lot more thumbnails, but then I realized how hard it might be. I might do something more with thumbnails in the future, because I could do an analyzer or something where I analyze the thumbnail and have like actual hidden stuff in it. So you'd actually have to rip each thumbnail out and analyze it. But I decided I wasn't going to do that because that might be painful. So if we look at the list, let's see here. So we still have the first person to play the quiz and post the results. Derpman64, you are a little too late. Oh, but you bought it 3 days ago. You know what? I'm not going to do it for anyone else, but for you, I am going to slap down. I'm going to give you $5 to reserve another Steam Deck. So, Derpman, I'll give you a little bit for that one. You're way ahead of everyone else. But you didn't win. You just won a secondary prize for that. And no more secondary prizes on that. So we have a random person who takes the poll. And the poll is actually, let's make sure you guys know the poll. Let's get that in there. There's the poll. Yeah, so here, let me do another screen capture. Just hold on. I gotta do Discord. Okay, let's make this visible. Don't make these mistakes. It's in that video. Don't make these mistakes about the Steam Deck storage as I did. And it is XTP 500. And the hard part about this one is, I was gonna make it smaller, but I found a way. It just wasn't easy to figure out like what it looked like small. Like you could, because at never one point do you see the thumbnail too big enough. But even at that size, it still blends in enough to where you might think it would be like a product number or something. So that was fun. You were one of the few YouTubers who respond to me on streams without me donating. Revolt. Yeah, the thing is, like, I get. Here's the thing with donating. I totally get it. Why some YouTubers require donating to get to answer questions and stuff like that. Once you get to a certain size, it's just almost impossible. I would love to have like a consolidated way to make it so even let's say if I get bigger, and that's the hope, right? Is that I'm not doing this for no reason. I want to get bigger. I want it is a fun, as of right now, a fun hobby, but it's fun. And I want to continue to get it bigger and grow the community and all that. And so far the community is awesome. And I want to continue bringing good content. And I want to make it a way for everyone, because I don't like the idea of gatekeeping with money, but I also get why you'd have to do it. But I'd like to make sure that like everyone has a voice. I don't like to gatekeep with money, but I do understand at points you got to do that. But yes, Revolt, thank you for the comment. You're awesome. So did that help, like the thumbnail? I know you guys can't see this very well because I didn't take the time to actually make it so it zoomed in. Let's see. Let's check out Gmail. Nothing from Gmail. And then the Discord. So oh, nice, Kratos. You're gonna have to be another mod potentially. Yeah, so I am accepting applications for mods, but once again, it's a pretty small channel, but I'd like it to grow, or you know, not the channel, but also the Discord server. There we go. Shiny Evolution cosplayer, you did it! Congratulations on getting the quiz. So she played a quiz, or they played a quiz. Sorry, they played a quiz off the app I made. I will be improving the app, but I'm curious. I'd like to get like feedback on that in the future. From everyone, because it is an interesting thing. Let's see here. No, I'm sorry, Free Salt. The poll is just the poll that you're gonna. I need to put it in the. Did I not put it in the stream? Let's the poll once again. Yes, Esoteric. Yes, so Esoteric Wolf is going to be our first mod, officially. She's accepted, and she's been a part of the community for a while. She's one of the first ones. I mean, the community that's lived for 2 weeks, right? That's what it feels like. A little bit of, I guess, backstory on this channel is it was originally created for doing a podcast, the Games Revealed podcast, which we've recently stopped doing for the most part, just as it wasn't building enough traction. And the part of the reason we're doing it is to promote a game studio that we're in the middle of doing, and we're making a video game. And so we're gonna stop that podcast for now. It doesn't mean it's gonna be forever, but it's just for now. It's gonna be. And then. Oh, come on, John Payne. I'm going to consider it one, even if someone else does it. I'm going to consider it one, I think, is I don't think anyone else told the story. You got to tell a story, just something, even if it's something stupid. Let's see. How's this poll doing? I'm gonna get slightly distracted if you guys don't mind. Oh, wow, yeah. So, results. Nice. Okay, cool. That's cool. 26 people have taken it so far. That really makes me happy. Cornell. Okay, I'm Lionheart. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I'm gonna if as long as you're fine with it, I'm either gonna do like for people that have submitted through Discord, I am going to DM you on how like the card or whatever way you want to get the money. I'm sorry, Dante. I'm sorry. For future things like this, I'm gonna make sure there's like a check off. In fact, that's one of the things I wanted to do was like program a check off list to where once someone claimed it, I can check it off and you can see that one has been claimed. Yeah, whoa, we're popping up everywhere. Nice. Call of Duty and Minecraft. Dude, that's awesome. You guys won it. We're down to, I think that's it. Congratulations, everyone. The giveaway done. You can leave now if you want. If that's the only reason you came was for the giveaway, but you can always stick around and I'll answer questions and keep on talking. But yes, the giveaway is over. When we hit the next milestone, we'll do another giveaway, of course. And let me know. Did you guys like this giveaway? Was it a fun giveaway? Just curious. Anyone? Everyone? Hey, okay. Max, whoever it is, I'll make sure whatever amount, if it's Steam, it should auto convert actually. So the way Steam works, the Steam bucks work, from my understanding, if it's in a different currency, it should auto convert into your local currency that your account is in. So with Steam bucks, you should be fine. Oh, Isaiah did one too. Okay. So let's round up the stories. And to be honest, that's one of the harder ones to do. I am going to make sure. Okay, yeah. So there is only one story. If there's more than one story, and if I missed it before, John Payne responded to about Isaiah. Yeah, it's Isaiah's story. Then I will figure it out. You know, I'll allow multiple winners on that one. After this point, no, though. Yeah. So Kranos, his got converted in euros, and yeah, it should. Like anytime you get a gift card from Steam, it should get converted. You're fine, esoteric. I haven't given you mod abilities yet, but you will be getting mod capabilities very soon. Okay, so plan on doing a video game. Okay, I love Pi. This is an I live stream home. Are you planning on doing any video games that aren't on a store such as OSU? The is part of the game's name. What is OSU? It's a website for the game if you want. Okay. I mean, I'm willing to do videos on about everything. So OSU, the best free to play game. Oh, I don't know if you can hear that or not. I do not have my speakers on. You throw, hey, if you want a video, I don't know if I can do it on the Steam Deck, but I could. If you throw video requests into the video request place. So if you can see it on the screen, yeah, the requests, video requests. If you have a video that you want to request, throw it in there. If you have a Discord server request, throw it in there. I'm up. I'm game. In fact, what the video request today was from De Blasio. I think that's how you say your name. Hopefully, I don't know if you were able to make it to the stream today, but yeah, he did a Reddit post, and I did some content on it, and I really liked it. Actually, it got me thinking about when we're going to be getting our Steam Decks, and so I like that type of stuff. It was fun, a little bit. It wasn't a conspiracy, but I said it like a conspiracy. It was fun. It's fun. It's always fun to do those little thought experiments. Excuse me. Are you planning on doing a video about the inputs? No one's showing game with real input tutorial, especially the trackpads for aiming. I'll do it if you have a request for it. The thing is, there's so many different pieces of content I could create. I just want to make sure that I'm doing something that's not too redundant, and that would be an interesting one. Yeah, I'm sorry. I love Pi. I don't have one yet. I almost got one the other day, but I didn't. I couldn't. It was the eBay stuff. If you remember that video that I've done, if you guys have seen that, I was thinking about buying a Steam Deck off of. Let's pop me back over. So I was thinking about getting. Yeah, so I was thinking about getting, through eBay, a Steam Deck, and I decided not to because it's too expensive. But if there was one that was priced just reasonably enough to where I didn't feel like it was too scalper-y priced, I might get it. And there was one that was it was a 256 gigabyte for 1,200. Once again, that's double the price. That's over double the price. I get that, but if it wasn't for the channel, I wouldn't do it. But for the channel, I want to make the content. I want to do right by you guys, and also me. I enjoy making the content, and it's going to make it so much easier if I have the device to do the content. It's really hard to do Steam Deck content when most of the content creators I feel like have a Steam Deck. Once again, they're higher than me on subs, so I get it. If I actually would have been serious about this and not thought about it at the last minute and half-assed it, I probably would have had a better chance of getting it. Okay. Once again, if you didn't post, so I know that so Isaiah, my Discord is Peter Griffin story. Did you throw something into the live stream home channel, and that should be enough to help with that, to help me remember. But yeah, Peter Griffin. Okay, that's good to know. And I'll make sure to hunt down everyone on all this. And I know it's still scalping. I love pie. It's why I haven't done it quite yet. Yeah, but it is like if I can get it cheap enough, we'll see. We'll see. It's a hard one. It's a Hey, if you want to email me or email Valve, and if I get a free Steam Deck, I will do a giveaway of my other Steam Deck when I get it. And so, or I'll give away whatever one's well, I'll give away one of them. Hello, Peter Griffin. Okay. Take it like Family Guy. So, microns, yeah. So, yeah, if ever everyone wants to email Valve for me, that'd be awesome. I'd be eternally grateful, and would even do an extra special giveaway if they gifted me something. I'd really want to pay it back, and if I especially knew that it was because everyone helped, I would love that. So, I'm in 2 quarters, so I don't. So here's the thing with So there's multiple ways to get hold of Valve, and Valve's a very weird. So I need a queue system for answering stuff. I am gonna figure out a way to stay on topic. I have ADHD, so take that with a grain of salt or whatever. I get distracted easily and tangents. So with Valve. Yeah, so let's do the Valve thing, and then I'll do the quarter I'm in. The Valve thing, you can email Gabe, and you can also email. I have a developer account, so I was able to request the Steam Deck through that, but they're so backlogged, I don't know if I'll get one through that, or I don't have a game released yet. I'm in the middle of making my game. So there's also support. You might be able to use support for the purposes. That's actually one of the ways they did it. And they definitely said we don't do anything like that through the support channel. So be careful with that. But any email they have, I'm sure you can email them. That's what I did. I did Gabe Newell. He answers a lot of emails actually. But yeah, maybe if you emailed Gabe enough, he's a pretty cool guy. I don't know if you guys saw the video of him hand delivering devices to everyone. I thought that was pretty cool. So for me, Q2 and Q3. I have a friend who wasn't interested in the Steam Deck too much that I told them to slap an order down for me, and I give them $5 and buy it off of them. They're Q2, and it was a 256 gigabyte version. And then I'm Q3 for a 512 gigabyte. And here's the thing. Here's the stupid thing. I forgot. I did this so about 2 days, I think. Maybe it was either the day of or the next day. And the reason why I probably would be in Q2 on that one, I changed it. I canceled and changed it because I'm like, well, I have this other version, the 256, and on my account, I reserved the 64 gigabyte version, just because I'm like, oh, I'll upgrade it. And then I got worrying. I'm like, can I upgrade it? They gave, whatever. And so I did the 64 gigabyte version on my account, which is the version I actually wouldn't mind getting. I still would prefer the 512, but the 64 and then upgrading the SSD, right? Because I'll do a video on that. Yeah, I probably would have been in Q1 or at the very latest beginning of Q2. So I'm an idiot. Maybe I need to create a channel called the shame on you kind of thing, and shame me because it's my fault that my Steam reservation is in Q3. So yeah, so I'd love for Valve to specify the months when we are in Q2. I think they're being cautious. So, Kranos, I really think Valve is doing it this way, and I think it's smart because whether or not they can ramp up or have to ramp down really will depend on the quarter, what portion of the quarter you're going to get it, and they're really trying to make people feel like that they're going to get it, or they're trying to hit those dates of shipment or fulfillment. Those quarters of fulfillment, and I think they're going to do a much better job if they do it in quarters, as to say, oh yeah, you're in May or April. It'd be much better. But to be honest, I'm glad that they threw out Q3. Like before, when it says after Q2, that means I could be in 2023, right? But luckily they did Q3, and I hope next quarter in Q2 they do Q4, maybe even Q5 if anyone gets that joke, because that was one that I was a horrible joke in one of my videos, and I have gotten so many comments from that. But in Q1 2023, hopefully, we'll get more clarification on when people are getting theirs. And if they're able to ramp up like a lot of rumors are happening about, there's a good chance people are going to get their Steam Decks a lot sooner. No, I wasn't able to get a Steam Deck. Okay. So Kukakachu, I can't believe someone bought a 512 gigabyte Steam Deck for $3,000. Yeah, they're going for a lot on there, but there's a couple you can find for an okay deal. Albeit $1,200. The thing is, I would consider it more of an issue if Valve didn't have a reservation system. There's only I think you had to be verified too. And I think there's a lot of, if I'm not mistaken, I think there's a lot that went into making sure you could reserve your Steam. I don't think you could just go and have like, I don't know if anyone automated the Steam reservation so that they didn't sell. I don't think people are selling in bulk, which is the biggest problem with scalpers, really. I know we all hate scalpers and all that. Like the PS5 and the Xbox Series X is just a disaster. Like to get my PS5, I had to be watching BestBuys.com stuff every day, and it was a miracle I got it. But with this, and that I actually do want to do a video on this. Like the Steam's reservation system is one of the best systems I think for new hardware, and I think it should be hands down. And I think maybe even extra verification steps of like driver's license or whatever it is, like should be required to extra make sure people can't buy bulk Steam Decks or hardware in the future. I think everyone should be doing that. It really pisses me off that Sony and Xbox aren't doing more to prevent scalping, and same with the video cards. It just really pisses me off. Yeah, Boondock Saints Ryan, having to check my email every Monday is giving me anxiety. They need to update their queues and give people a heads up. I agree. I check my emails. I have my friend check their emails. I have them check their Steam. I check my Steam every Monday is when they update. And so let's see here. So there, heck, Steam. Okay, so most scalpers are selling ones that were pre-ordered with hacked Steam accounts. Okay, um, with hacked Steam accounts. Okay, well, I guess if that's happening, make sure you go and do two-factor on your Steam accounts, which is mine's through my email. So in order to log into your Steam account, you have to um, get a code from your email address, your email inbox, and put it into the Steam when logging in. Yeah, so I love pie. If that's true, I guess I need to look into the news on that. I should have done a news item on that if that was true. That's a major thing, and I definitely recommend everyone to definitely secure their Steam accounts if that's what's happening. Yeah. Well, I'm assuming the hacked accounts aren't necessarily Steam on like Steam's side hack. I'm assuming it's there's a lot of different security sites you can go to check to see if your passwords are exposed. So, and I actually recommend doing that, especially if you've been using the same password for a while, because there's a lot of websites that you've used that probably have been targeted and successfully hackers have gotten information like passwords from. If they could then go and take that and put it into Steam Deck, or not Steam Deck, into the Steam system, and you don't have multi-factor, which I can't even remember. I thought you had to do multi-factor, but if you can do that, they can take your Steam reservation. So Lionheart. So just to update on the prizes, I'm going to contact you after this. So I'm going to DM everyone. Don't worry, you're going to get your prize. I'm going to contact, and I'm going to give you options. So there'll be options given. I mean, the two options, right? So you can tell me. Yeah, I think I hit the two things I was gonna say I was gonna do. I did want to say, is there any? So we've talked a lot about Steam Deck, and we can continue talking. We can continue talking about that a lot after the just a little bit of a in between talking point of Dead Space. Anyone that likes Dead Space here, I'm a big fan of Dead Space. I'm gonna pick up more of this type of talk probably in my The Brink YouTube channel or Twitch channel, whatever I decide to pick back up. Yeah, every Monday. Every Monday, Kranos is worried that he's gonna get pushed back. Yeah, if it slows down, if the China thing messes with the shortages for like Steam Deck, which I haven't heard of anything, but it's been those shortages have mainly hit production facilities for PlayStation and maybe Xbox. So, hey, thanks for subscribing, Boondock Saints Ryan. Thank you. Dead Space broke my heart with the third game. Kranos. So it's even worse than that, in my opinion. Have you played the DLC? There's a DLC where the DLC's so bad. So there's a DLC for Dead Space 3, I believe. Yeah, and it's so bad, but I still enjoy it because I'm a big Dead Space fan. It's one of those. It's one of those cult classics like Dead Space that give me more. Even if Dead Space 4 would have been like Dead Space 3, I still would have loved it. I actually like Dead Space 3. I just think Dead Space 2 is drastically better. Yes, well, let's get into some emulations here in a second. But last thing on the Dead Space stuff is that the Dead Space audio footage developer streams was done last week. I watched it. It's audio so cool. So they'll have reverberation of audio of like certain sounds through the hallways, so it actually travels in a very realistic way of just echoing through a hallway, right? And I'll be honest, it's gonna make that game so much scarier. It's gonna scare the shit out of me. I can't. That is. I can't remember if I put it on the my list of top 10, but that's probably gonna be one of them. I love Dead Space, and I'm probably gonna stream that on the Steam Deck on my personal channel. Dead Space on the Wii actually pretty fun. You know what it is, and I never finished it. That's actually I should do that. Uh, Jepton, I'm not gonna say all the numbers. Thank you for finding my channel. Thanks for the love, man. I love it. And once again, and for anyone that hasn't done it yet, you can go to the Discord and find me there. I'll be doing a lot with this channel. Oh, John Conley, thank you for subscribing. Thank you. I'm gonna be doing. I'm trying to balance the giveaways. Really, I'm trying not to do too many because I love to do giveaways, and I want to do. Essentially, I wouldn't mind doing a Patreon one day and doing some ways to like fund some hardware and also the giveaways. So it's not fully out of pocket. It's just as a community, it'd be fun. I would like to do giveaways in the near future also through channel or maybe once a week or doing something like that. Like once I hit a couple of cool milestones with the channel, like the 700, 750,000 mark, then we'll start finding creative ways to do new giveaways. And I am a software engineer. I've done mobile game web development. I might make a website that's dedicated to just fun little giveaways for game trivia and stuff like that. So when will you do the poll giveaway? I'm gonna do it. Oh, that's right. Hey there, Andre. If you want more Dead Space, they made a terrible anime. Oh, terrible is subjective. If it's Dead Space, it's amazing. But I agree. If you don't like Dead Space, you're not gonna like that. There's some things that you might not like the franchise, but you can still enjoy, let's say, a show or a movie. Yeah, that's one that you have to be a pretty big Dead Space fan to enjoy that. And luckily, I am. I like everything about Dead Space. They're not really zombies in it, but if you can't tell, like I have my hat right here. I love zombies. Yeah, I love zombies, 100%. And so anything that has zombies, like Resident Evil, Dead Space, I consider them zombies with a meat moon and everything. I love that type of stuff, and so those are some of my favorite games. For the poll, you know what? Yeah, you're right. We have 28. We're in the live results. We have names here. And I was going to do this after the stream, but I probably should do this. How do I randomize? Can I randomize this? Okay. Yeah, I guess I did a horrible job. Okay, I'm trying to decide on how we're gonna do this. I apologize. I'm making this Necromorphs. Yes, Necromorphs. Call of Duty Zombies. Yeah, I enjoy Call of Duty Zombies. That's my favorite Call of Duty. In fact, wow, what was that Call of Duty where it was? Oh, what's the newer one where you can drop in from a plane? I know that's dating me. I don't actually like those types of games that much, but they had a zombie area there for a little bit, and I love that. Hold on, I'm gonna figure out this. Okay, I'm gonna do this real quick. Let me show my screen. Dying Light. I'm playing Dying Light 2. I've actually thought about streaming it. I can't wait to play iBus. I can't wait to play Euro Truck Simulator 2 on the Steam Deck. You know what? I actually want to play like Farm Simulator on that thing. It was always kind of a joke for me when I did a little bit of content a couple years ago, and that game's actually kind of fun. I didn't necessarily grow up on a ranch, but I kind of grew up on a ranch. I took care of cows, brand, moved cows, stuff like that. So I don't really enjoy it, but if it's in a game, I might enjoy it. Okay, let's see here. Let me share this screen if I can find it. Okay, just so you guys know that I am not going to screw with anything. Let's see, there's 28 participants. Let's spin the wheel. And whoever is input type, huh? Shuffle. Does this work? Oh. How do I spin it? Spin the wheel. Let's see who gets it. We're spinning. Spinning to win. Going to Vegas, baby. Oh my gosh. No. No. Okay, well. Number 28, who's Henry. Henry, will spin again. We'll spin again if you do not answer. So, Henry, let me know. I probably should have had you guys do your name from YouTube. I do apologize. I should have prefaced that. Top 5 games, let's see. Either that or Elden Ring for my first games. Yeah, Elden Ring's pretty good. The wheel spin. So yeah, who's ever Henry, man? Go on. I don't know how you're gonna prove it. Yeah, I just want to welcome everyone to the Discord channel. By the way, thank you for joining. You're gonna have a great time. Number one rule, like there's a couple of rules, but number one rule is just be kind to everyone. Don't be an asshole. There's one thing I hate is assholes, and call me out if I'm ever an asshole. So I really I just want people to be nice to each other. Be a little competitive. I'm gonna have a debate channel, so I don't mind if you're competitive or want to debate something, but just don't call names or anything like that. Henry to the stage. Who's Henry? Esoteric. Hey, no, super, you did right. I actually should have mentioned it should be your your name from YouTube or Discord, to be honest, potentially. Like, I don't think there's a Henry in Discord, maybe? Yeah, I'm not seeing... Oh, we got Elon Musk in the Discord. Wow. He's wanting all those Steam bucks. Gotta go... Hey, thanks, Andre. Thanks for stopping by. Any handhold seems good for... Nope. Okay, so... Already an issue recorded for laser for the Steam Deck. Will the real Slim Harry please stand up? Henry, that is, sorry. Harry, you're a wizard. So Hamad, do you want to share what game you're developing? So you know Dead Space? I actually joked about making a remake for Dead Space or making Dead Space 4 and just make it different enough. But that's not what we're making. I'm not going to give too much away because actually there's a lot of juicy bits. I've been developing this game on paper. Everyone kind of, I feel like, makes their game on paper for like 10 years or whatever. They're like, look, I did this thing. Now all I have to do is build it. The building is the hardest part, obviously. Like you can dream up about anything. So I've been dreaming of this game for 10, 15 years. And it's morphed into whatever it is today. And I'm doing a prelude because I don't want to build the bigger portion. Excuse me. I don't want to build the bigger portion. That's going to take multiple developers. I need to do it with a developer team of 2 or 3 people. And I'm potentially going to be making this prelude just by myself, just to get started. And it's going to be essentially on a spaceship, stranded. And the core concept is that you need to repair the ship to escape what's starting to grow from an incident inside of that spaceship. It's going to be a fairly small spaceship. I'm expecting to be about an hour to 2 to finish. So I will give away more of what I'm building on other streams. I might even do it in a stream that's more or less dedicated to that, or in the Bunny Strike. So if you're interested, you can go to bunnystrike.com. I have some game stuff. Some of the stuff hasn't been updated with the newest stuff I've been building. It's to be honest, it's in the first few months of real development, and so probably more towards the third quarter of the year, unless my Steam Deck really distracts me enough, I'll be having a much better idea and look visually what it's going to look like. It's going to be kind of like Dead Space meets potentially a little bit of a Half-Life mixed in there. I really like Half-Life, and so there might be a little bit of platforming. It's gonna be first-person shooter, at least as of right now. Dead Space being third person, so there you go. There's Henry. Games revealed. Henry. Where's Henry? Henry, marine biologist. So, Henry, that's you, I'm assuming. If it's not, I'm going to say it's you. Shipwreck game. Silverhand ordered a 1X player. Hey, congrats. The 1X player it looks pretty good to me. I like it. I'm also eyeing over the Ioneo Next. But once again, and that's the thing. I don't think you can buy an Ioneo Next, or I might have bought that instead of this. I didn't buy the Steam Deck either for $1,200, but an Ioneo Next is about $1,400 for the version I want. But I don't think Henry exists. Let me check my email. Just to double check. I recently entered a giveaway. I don't have a Discord. If I do win, can you get hold of me? Okay. Okay, so does imposter. So there is no. Okay. Here's what I'm going to do with the poll, because everyone is so nice to fill out the poll. I don't know, I'll figure something out. You pay, so Silverhand paid, so was it on sale? Did you get it used? Alien Isolation, I have not. Okay. So, Alien Isolation is actually kind of freaky for me. I don't like games where you just run away from other people, or from things, monsters, not people. That was a bad way to say it. I like to kill things. That's my instinct. If someone was going to break into my house, I'm going to charge. Even if I die, I guess. I'm more like, I more or less are going to fight it down if I can fight it. So when I can't kill something like in Resident Evil 3, right? You get chased, or 2. There for at least a good long while. Can't kill them. I don't like not being able to take out creatures, monsters, whatever it is. That's the freakiest, one of the freakiest type of games for me. That being said, Dead Space is pretty freaky though with everything. So I do like it. I love it. Yeah, I got the Odin Pro. So, Funbooter, I got the Odin Pro and I love it. I would say if I got it, if I had it in my hands. So I bought it, and I got it because I was thinking I was going to get it before the Steam Deck. And to be fair, even if I knew otherwise, I probably still would have bought it. But I have a feeling I might get my Steam Deck before the Odin Pro. I feel like their manufacturing, and especially with maybe some of the supply issues going on in China, it might go longer. I'm gonna love that device no matter what. It's gonna be probably my primary um, gaming device for emulation. Android does a pretty decent job of emulating. Plus, on top of it, it has a dock that is the prime example of what a dock should be for any system. Like, it kills Steam Deck and Switch's decks or docks. They're just garbage compared to this thing. You can put a 2.5-inch drive into the dock, and then it also has N64 hookups, GameCube hookups. I don't know why it doesn't have PlayStation hookups. That was a weird one, why that was left off. And then, but you know, once again, you can also get USB. You can also do like wireless controllers, I believe. For I don't know about with Android operating system, but for, you know, for your phone to play, it's but just that alone, that upgraded storage. So when you dock it, it charges your device. It also has the multiple ports, but then you can use the hard drive space to store extra games and stuff. That is such a good idea for console gaming on your TV, especially for emulations. Yeah, I'm gonna have a lot of fun time. I'm gonna have a fun time with that, and I plan on having, yeah, doing a bunch of video content on it too, because I think it's gonna be worth really talking about. Got my GameCube adapter right here. Nice. Yeah, so you can plug in any dongle into probably both, to be honest. Android operating system and the Linux is pretty good, and I think the way that SteamOS is going is going to be pretty good. Is going to be pretty decent with any dongle. Like it's going to support most dongles, and so I don't think there's any issues there. But yeah, it's just still, this dock is so good, and it's $50, so it's a little bit more price. It's a little pricier than some of the other dongles, but it has that drive storage. So I think it's a good deal, really, to be honest. For $50, I think it's actually a really good deal. It actually has stuff. USB work normal. Yeah, yeah. There's a couple of things that could potentially might not work. Ethernet, I'm not sure. Maybe it does work now. I've done that stuff a lot. I've ran Linux off my, Samsung lets you dual boot Linux on it, and so a Samsung phone when I had one. You can dock any system. Silverhand, I not quite sure on the question, but the dock in theory could support multiple systems. The problem is it's designed with USB-C on the bottom part, and so it's just like the Switch. So if you plug the Switch, if you take the Odin Pro and put it in, and then it can it plugs into that port. Where with the Steam Deck, and this is actually one of the major design flaws, and I think a lot of people don't like, and there could be reasons, maybe they couldn't fit it properly. There's a lot of reasons that they didn't go this route. They really should have had two USB-Cs, one on top, one on bottom. And for two reasons, I think, really. Like, one, for just having an extra port is always so nice on a system. And then two, depending on how you want to dock it, right? You don't want to dock it upside down. You want to dock it right. And docks are going to work better that way. But some people like to charge from the dongle up. Some people like to do it from underneath. And I always like more ports. That, and I wish it had Thunderbolt. So, because that's one thing I was super bummed about. And this might be something that some people don't know. So I haven't done a video on this, and I do kind of want to, but I kind of wanted to do it when I got the device. You will not be able to take an external GPU and plug it into the Steam Deck and be able to boost your GPU performance. It will not be compatible, as you need Thunderbolt. Plus, on top of that, I don't know how compatible SteamOS is and Linux is with doing that type of GPU configuration. So, as in reference, like Razer laptops, you can get a Razer enclosure that has a GPU enclosure that you can hook up a GPU to, and then you can hook it into your laptop and game with better performance, right? It's limited to CPU still. Once again, I'm going to shout out to Henry, man. Henry, if you can email or do the Discord thing, either one, At this rate, I need to know. It sounds like you existed, but because the chat's so there's so much chatter in the chat, I don't know if I can find you. Just I don't want to miss someone. I'd feel super bummed. So email or Discord. Why would you be willing to do something like that? Hamad, I don't remember what I was talking about now. Exactly why you'll wait for the revision. Yeah, so I totally spaced what I was talking about. Okay, Esoteric Wolf. Yes, it's me. Just use name, not YouTube name. Okay, Henry. Yes, you're gonna have to email me or go to gamesrevealed.com / or I don't even know what the domain, but you have to contact us through Games Revealed or the email, and with I guess some way to prove this. I don't know. So that's the way you're gonna have to redeem them. You know what? You were right. Okay. I love Pi. That's not 100% true. You can plug a GPU into an M.2 slot via an M.2. So that's what I was talking about. Thank you for getting me back on track. Splitter, so you can also connect the SSD. Yes. So I did notice that you are able to do a lot with the M.2 slot. There's a lot of cool things I actually do want to do with that. I want to get an extra casing for the back to pop in a larger SSD in there and just have a bump out, hopefully, or use a ribbon from that M.2 slot and have it taped or positioned on the back casing. It's going to make the casing a little bit bigger, but I bet you could 3D print something like that and get much better storage and actually faster, probably. So yeah, I did forget that. Now that's doing that way though. It kind of kills the purpose of having a Steam Deck. Once you make your Steam Deck not portable, I would say why, but then at the same time, some people might be using this as their main PC, which it is a PC. It's we all say can it do this? It's a PC. Of course it can. This is this is the cheapest gaming PC you can get. And that's one of the coolest things about this. They can do so much, but it's still a PC. So if you need to write a paper, if you need to do even programming, I'm assuming you can do it all except for maybe some video editing. In my head, we're going to test the video editing out. But once you open it up and plug in that M.2 graphics thing, it becomes a little less portable. But I guess I'd assume you'd want to power it off every time you unplugged it and put the case back together if you're going to go that route. And it's also cool. It's a cool project. So thank you for bringing that up. Imagine a Steam Deck with an eGPU dock. Wish it was possible. All they have to do is do the Thunderbolt. And one of the I think Thunderbolt is AMD's architecture doesn't lend to it as much. It's more costly. Thunderbolt is a costly licensing to it. And then there's a lot of reasons potentially why Steam Deck didn't have a Thunderbolt. I'm hoping Steam Deck 2 comes out within 2 years. And there's so much, like the thing is with Valve, when they move quick. The HTC Vive Index, I don't know how many years apart they were, but they were short enough to where it wasn't like a console where, a console comes out like every 6-7 years. With that headset, yeah. I think the Steam Deck's going to come sooner than later. Partially, it might even come as a Pro, like some people have mentioned. I really do think we're going to get another version of the Steam Deck. But the cool thing is, like, the whole point of the Steam Deck is that the Steam Deck 1 and the 2 are going to just be... They're going to be compatible with each other, right? Meaning the games you play on Steam Deck will be playable on Steam Deck 2. That's what I don't get with some people. Like, that's the biggest disadvantage. And I am going to be doing like a couple more videos of Switch versus Steam Deck. And I know that like the audiences don't overlap, but I think over time they will. I do know of a couple people that are more console people that are actually curious about the Steam Deck. I think as we get more and more into the Steam Deck, I think people are going to be more curious about it. And so I really think that we're going to get some interesting things on the Steam Deck too, like Thunderbolt, I think would be pretty cool. Because if they could do that, imagine the docks you could make. Imagine the motherfucking docks you could just make for that thing. You could really do some cool stuff like the eGPU that was mentioned earlier. USB 4 can do eGPU. Oh. So USB-C, are you sure? I'm pretty sure the bandwidth, like what is the bandwidth on that's the biggest problem is the bandwidth. Thunderbolt is super fast, depending on which, hey, thanks Kranos. Thanks for playing the giveaway, man. I'll look into that some more. I love pie. Yeah, that's the thing. This is the thing. Create a YouTube channel. You're going to learn so much. I thought I knew more. Like, I know that there for a while that, like, Thunderbolt was one of the only ways. So I'm really curious to see how Thunderbolt is going to be possible. I am going to be ending the stream somewhat soon. So don't, we're going to keep this up, though. We're going to keep this up for a little bit longer. USB 4 is 40 gigabytes per second. Okay. Do the eGPU enclosures support USB 4? I thought they only supported Thunderbolt, so you'd have to get a new enclosure that would support that type of connection, I'm assuming. Can you change the address if you get the email? Scissorrippy. Can you change the address if you get the email? I would assume so. Oh, okay. So is it coming? So is it on the Steam Deck then? My point isn't necessarily like that there isn't another tech out there. I just don't know of it. If it's fairly new or if it's not even out yet, then I don't know if that's quite fair. But that is really good to know. Thank you. I love everyone that just educates everyone. I love it. That is one thing I've noticed about the community. That's one of the scarier things too about doing this type of stuff is that in the gaming hardware, once you get into hardware, you have some hardcore people that really know their stuff, and be prepared to be corrected for sure. I thought I knew, well, once again, a little rusty. I'm getting back into it pretty good. But definitely I still get things wrong every once in a while. So I'm glad people are kind about correcting me, and I do want to be corrected. I don't want to be wrong. I want to be corrected, and I want to correct people in the future. Esoteric Wolf. I might not have. Can you screenshot the poll? Yes. I'll screenshot the poll. I do apologize. There's a lot going on. Do you want the do you just want the results? I can do the results. Okay. Give me 2 seconds. I plan on doing a lot more polls in the future too, because I'm always curious to see what people are doing. I love it. Give me 2 seconds. Okay, the poll, if you were looking Esoteric Wolf, if you were looking for what the poll results were, I put them in there. Max, I don't understand this tech language, but I like your funny words magic, man. Thank you. Making me sound much more smart than me, or maybe you're talking about someone else, but if you're talking about me, Max, thank you. That's what I thought. So the Steam Deck can't do an eGPU, correct? USB 4 can, and it's barely coming out. So, okay. So I'm not, and I guess I was, yeah. So I was being absolute about Thunderbolt being the only way. So I was wrong, obviously, but was right about Steam Deck not being able to do it as of right now. Maybe with Steam Deck 2, USB 4, and you're right. Like if USB 4 is like that, then that might be the best way to go instead of Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt is expensive, from my understanding. And so Steam Deck 2 will probably have USB 4. It will have, I think it will have a 1080 screen, to be honest. And I bet you, if they do it right, they could have the screen meet the edge a little bit more. And really, the newer Zen 3, I believe it is, architecture, they'll probably put that into there, but we'll see. I'm also hoping that some other third parties makes something like the Steam Deck, but maybe a little bit pricier, but supports SteamOS. Excuse me. The Henry manga had many twists and turns, but at least its epic final has been concluded. Yeah, no, that's right, Max. That's funny. Yeah, the whole Henry giveaway was an epic. That was an epic one. Yeah, so yeah, if anyone here is new to PC gaming and wants to know how to build PCs, how to do any of that type of stuff, wants the basics even beyond Steam, make sure to join our Discord. There's a lot of people that are very kind and able to explain things. I'm one of them. If I need to do a video on building a PC, I can do that. I've built PCs, like I said, for longer than half my life, since I was like 11. So, yeah, I can do that. Like, I'm more than happy to answer questions too. Like, PC building and like learning how PCs work and all that, it's actually not that difficult. Sometimes it's keeping up with the tech when you have other things like building a game creeping up. Scissor Uppy, when you think the next Steam Deck will come out? And then I want one too, considering the size of Steam Deck main board is just incredible and packs a lot of power for its size. I agreed. So, answering the Steam Deck question, I think it's going to be the earliest 2 years. I know a lot of people might scoff at that, but Valve is very weird with their release windows. Left 4 Dead 1 and 2 came out in a year period. Like within 1 year of Left 4 Dead 2 came out. That being said, was it just an iteration on Left 4 Dead 1? Yeah, but it still was a drastically better game in my opinion. And all to make Steam Deck 2 that much better, all I would need is the new APU that AMD's architectures, AMD has a roadmap for all their architectures, and I believe Zen 3 is coming out this year. So very much reasonable in 2 years they could easily upgrade the APU, the USB 3 or to USB 4 that is, and then maybe even the screen. Those are the three things. If they upgraded those three things alone, that's all that really matters for Steam Deck 2 in my opinion. They could make Steam Deck 2 off that, or with those three things they could make a Pro. So I don't care what they call it. In the end, the versioning isn't too big a deal. Well, it kind of is, I guess. If you're changing the APU, I guess you'd want, if the APU is different, because I really don't like, that's the thing with the Odin, I don't like the versioning. Like, I don't like Lite, Pro, and whatnot. And it has different mobile CPUs and GPUs. I don't like that. It's confusing. I don't like Apple's garbage way of doing things on versioning. In my opinion, I like it to be incremental or a different name, or even version it with the year. Whatever it is, you got to be distinct, or it really pisses me off because then it just confuses everyone. Like Xbox One, right? That was very confusing. Don't do that, Steam and Valve. Don't do that. So, I don't know if I got his thing yet. Worst case scenario, I make I don't even think I was gonna do a charity thing to this. I completely forgot. Well, if you guys did vote or contribute to the charity that I have on that website, awesome. Thank you so much. I will anyone that's donated to a charity for Ukraine, let me know in Discord, and I will thank you personally in my next video. By the way, I forgot to mention that. So I know this stream's going on a little longer than I said, but if you've donated even if you've donated yesterday or the day before, anyone that's donated to the Ukraine effort for relief, just for humanitarian aid and stuff like that, I will shout them out in the next video I do at the end of it. Did we get emails for doing that poll? Heck, I'm ready to say Henry, marine biologist, made it, Esoteric Wolf. Like, if we... Yeah, you don't need to go into it. You can just use my email. Or the website. Here, why don't you use the website? Let me get you to the page real quick. I'm sorry that... This is the only one where I knew I was going to get into trouble doing it this way. So, Henry, hopefully your email address or you have some type of proof. Otherwise, if someone else submits, and don't do that, don't do that. No one else submit in behalf of him. I don't want to see a lot of contact us stuff. Wouldn't make me very happy. Make me sad. Yeah, I'm not going to force anyone to go in the Discord. That's fine. You can use the contact us page that I just put in. So I do apologize, and I apologize, Esoteric. You were really trying to help out there. Thanks. And I was just droning on. Yeah, I don't worry about it. I really think you're the real Henry. At least you have Henry in your name. That really helps. So, YouTube series on the progress of developing your game. Yes, I am going to be doing that. Actually, I'm going to be doing a series on Bunny Strike Studio YouTube channel, which has nothing on it right now. But if you want to subscribe to it, you can. I'll do some little updates in this channel, of course, but the main content of this channel is not meant to be that type of thing. I was kind of going to go down that route with the podcast, but decided I'm niching. The niche of this channel is going to be purely games and Steam Deck and gaming hardware. So like that's the niche of this, and it's gonna the wins of views and what people want are going to be what dictates future content. I am still going to interject with some of my favorite games. Like there's a couple of games coming out this month that I am really excited for. And this might be a silly one, but I really like Borderlands. I am really excited for Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. I really am excited for that. Even though it does still look kind of like a skinned version of Borderlands, I just want more of that. I like the goofiness of it. I love it. So that's one of my that's the one I'm excited for the most. The other one is what is it? Ghostwire Tokyo is the one that looks the most interesting. And I'm going to be doing content on both of those. Not a ton, but I am going to be doing content on those. Yeah, if he can screenshot it, awesome. If not, I'm going to trust him, I guess. Like, I'm going to fix that in the future. It's one of those things, I made a mistake, I apologize, so... What's the name of the Bunny Strike channel? Let me get in there. I wonder if you can even look it up. Oh, I don't... Can you look up channels that don't have any... Let me get that looked up. Can you subscribe to a channel that has 0 videos? I've been doing more social media with that one when I do updates. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna... That spider train. Okay, Bunny Strike Studio. Let's see here. I apologize. I'm looking. I'll throw that in the chat here in a second. believe this is it. Chat. Oh yeah, no, I do want to. So the thing is, in the past, I love chatting. I love experiencing things with people quite a bit. It's actually one of the things that attracts me to. Yeah, I think it shows everyone's name at the end of the poll. Is that what you were needing? Is that the name? Yeah, I have the name. Let's see here. I apologize. I am trying to get this. So if you need more proof, esoteric. This is what he has a name in there, Henry. This is what I have. I'm gonna put that into Discord real quick and then get. So when streaming games, I used to stream actually quite a bit on the Brink kind of stuff, on Twitch and YouTube. Kind of did both. It's not really like it's kind of taboo to do both, but splitting your audience. I like doing it, so I wouldn't be against doing it again. Time consuming, but if I knew that there's enough people watching, I feel like it would definitely be worth my time. So I definitely like doing it and talking about it and playing like, and suggestions. I'm going to have a suggestion area in the Discord for games that people want to suggest me playing. And there's, to be honest, especially if it's a short game, I'll play it. But Alien Isolation is on my list of games to play, so yeah. Finally became the Pirate King. My hat. So I'm from Utah. We have, you know, the Comic-Con kind of style. I think it's not really called that anymore. It's kind of taboo to call that because it's not legit. They had this giveaway box or whatever, and it was like monster and zombie themed, mainly zombie themed. And so they had this mystery box. It's a once in a lifetime thing. I doubt you can get this hat anywhere. You could maybe try like doing an image capture real quick and doing a reverse Google image search. Hi, Federico. Hi, hello. I don't know if you can buy him. I love this hat. I mainly do it for streaming now. Yeah, no, it's okay, Esoteric. Wolf, about providing that thing. I have a feeling he's gonna do the contact us, and we'll be fine on this one. I'll make it much easier in the future. So no matter what, I'll make sure that we figure it out with that giveaway. I apologize for the poll. The poll giveaway was a bad mistake. I'm just thankful that people did it. Oh, hey, De Blasio. Thank you for that great info for that video. I found news sources that strengthen the 12%, 38%, and 50% numbers. Good. That's awesome. But yes, thank you, Andy, for liking my hat. I like this hat. Like I said, I'm a big fan of zombies. It's a little loud, but hey, it's got zombies, biohazard, monsters. It doesn't get much better than that. I checked Bunny. Yes. So fun story. So Bunny Strike used to be the clan that we played Counter-Strike under back in high school. Me and a bunch of friends. We called it BS, right? Fun, bullshit, Bunny Strike. And then we went a step further. You know, we had it as, I actually have it over there. I'll show it some other time. We had a server that we played off that I built inside my room, and we had a huge community that would play Counter-Strike off of it. And so, yeah, those were fun times. So Bunny Strike Studio, I just took that clan name and made it into a company name, registered and everything for building video games. And yes, it is in relation to Monty Python. And so, in fact, if you see some of the merch, it has a little hand grenade in there. It's in reference, hopefully reference art, not, suable art. Yeah, Esoteric. Yes, I am going to implement a system in the future that we both can figure out. Like, really what I want is to hide codes everywhere, and then I'll have a spot in the website where you can submit the code for future giveaways. You submit the code, and then it's on. Once you submit it, and if you're the first one, you'll get a prize emailed to you. If not, you will say, "Hey, it's already been fulfilled by someone else." So I will fix that in the future. Yes. So De Blasio, I've done so in college. I did Unity programming, or like game development, and did a lot of Unity. They used Python and Java. They did JavaScript was bad in that, but Python and C# in Unity in college. I did that for a couple of my classes, and then for what I'm building my game right now, I'm doing Unreal Engine, partially because their store is much better in the sense of quality. And I need to use assets in the beginning, as I don't have a 3D developer. Maybe I'll find someone through this channel. That'd be awesome. But yeah, Unreal Engine is what I've been using. And by the way, Esoteric, you're doing a great job. Thank you so much for helping. Okay, so I think I have one thing I did not answer at the very beginning, and we need to wrap this up. I mean, I was originally planning on doing this as a 2-hour stream, but it ended up being a 2-hour stream. Okay, how about, okay, now that we know that the Stream Deck has and can do, what can we, okay, so we talked about the Steam Deck, besides VR. So, the last thing on that Steam Deck 2, I really do think the Steam Deck 2 will have VR capabilities. I think Gabe Newell and the team is really surprised actually how much that's been requested. And I'm really curious, because it's not optimized, but I'm curious to see how my my Steam Deck will run with my Vive. My Index right there, actually. I have a Vive. It's kind of garbage now. It doesn't really work very well, but my Steam Index that's above me, I'm too lazy to get up and grab it. I'm curious to see how that runs with it. I know that the resolution's probably going to be the killer for that. That on his Steam Deck. Oh, nice. That would be helpful. That's smart. Yeah. I think it falls in parity common law. Yeah, so with the Bunny Strike gaming stuff, it does. As long as you don't get too on the nose about it, I believe so too. I'm just always worried about it. Ever since I took a business law class in school, I only did one, just one class, so I'm obviously an expert, and it's always got me concerned about that type of stuff. Hey Andy, so you're in Q3. At least you're not after Q3, because some of those people don't know when they're gonna get theirs. Nice. What is the email address, please? I sent message. Henry, I did get a message that I'm assuming this is from you. So, Henry, it looks like if that was your email, then I got it. We're good to go. Yeah, so you said, so yeah, the email address is forwarded to me. We're good to go. I will be contacting you after this. So. Yeah, Unreal Tournament, Half-Life 2 Deathmatch, Ricochet. I don't know if anyone remembers Ricochet. Played a ton of Ricochet. That game is garbage and so much fun. It's essentially, if you don't know what Ricochet is, you're shooting a disc as you're jumping on these platforms and bouncing up and down, and you're just having to hit it just right so you can kill people, and try to get like a headshot with a with a disc. And I believe they didn't even have really good like you could look up and down very well. You just could look sideways, and so you jump up and shoot at the right time to decapitate people. That was such a bizarre game. Ricochet. It was built on the Half-Life engine. and it was a mod. I can't remember if it was done by Valve or just third party, but yeah, good old days. Played tons of Unreal Tournament though. Yep. Trying to get an Aya Neo next now, but so hard to order it. Yeah, I think you have to reserve. You have to do it through Indiegogo, I believe, and that. Once again, I don't know when you're gonna get it. Potentially, like it could be a while. Andy, you're in Canada, so I'm thinking. Yeah, you like. I think all of North America is in the same pool of orders. So if you ordered in North America, you were competing with other people who were ordering at that same time. Where I think some other regions were competing, with them, So if you ordered in a different region, you could have had a better luck, depending on how many people were ordering in that. Yes. So, and then also shout out to Hamid. Yeah, Hamid, thank you for subscribing. Oh, hey, Keith Schwartz, thank you for subscribing. Thank you so much. I'm gonna have this is very generic setup. I had it set up all on my the Brink channel. I have a bunch of stuff set up for there when I stream, but not on this one. I'm Q5 since I reserved it the month of. Nice. Hey, at least you're not Q6 or Q7. I'm glad some people get the joke. I also think I might have ruined some people on like what they think Qs are. Okay, so let's wrap this thing up. I could stay here for a while longer, but I'm not. Any last questions? Why did Steam use Linux as foundation for the OS instead of Windows? Oh, yeah. Any more questions after this? I can answer this one really quick. First up, Valve is in a little bit of a battle against Microsoft. Microsoft was threatening to, essentially you had to go through their store and system in order to, and this was years ago, they stopped threatening this, so I don't really know, but it was shots fired, but to go through their store, so it could have hurt Steam or even killed Steam potentially. It could have, it was concerns, but in the end, I think that scared them enough that they went down the SteamOS. So SteamOS has been in development for, what is it, a decade now? With the Steam Machine, they started developing it, right? Which that was, we don't need to talk about Steam Machine. Some things had to die to bring a Steam Deck. But yeah, it's better performance. If they get Proton locked down, and with that translation layer going into Vulkan, like we're gonna see some amazing performance to where if they really do get it locked down, like it's looking like, it might be the default gaming operating system for PC gamers in the next year or two, in my opinion. To really, if they do, if it supports other GPUs really well. I haven't looked into how well Proton and SteamOS supports other hardware types. Like let's say my Intel 390, I have an Intel, I think like 11th gen chip, maybe 12th gen, NVIDIA 3090 video card in this machine right here that I'm streaming through. If it's supported, I don't know. Like Linux would be supported, but I don't know how well maybe the SteamOS and its optimizations are supported. That's one thing I just don't know yet. And I will be day one when they release SteamOS 3.0 for us to play with. I will be trying that out for sure. Let's see. All right, gotta hit the sack. It was a pleasure. Looking forward to seeing more from you. We'll email Valve on your behalf, like all of us should. Thank you. Yeah, no, yeah, it's like I said, I'll do a massive giveaway or something, like something really fun if I can get a deck from Steam and Valve. That'd be awesome. Thank you, Hamid. Whatever. I'm not great with names, so I apologize, but thank you for joining the stream. made fun of my friends for having Switches, said that I'm going to download Uzu to emulate the Switch at 2 times the... I don't know if you're going to get 2 times the frames, maybe for some games for sure. My understanding, the only game that doesn't run better with Uzu is... Sorry, I'm getting distracted. The next... Yeah, so the Switch... So there is a problem. So with Uzu, when you turn off the device, put it into sleep mode, and then turn it back on, I don't believe unless, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think it runs very well. But maybe if you run it through the Steam Deck's native UI, it does. I don't know. That was the issue, though. Anybody that grandma could manufacture a Steam machine. Yeah, I think Foonbooter just subscribed. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you, man. I do think the Steam Deck, I swear Gabe mentioned at one point that anyone can create a Steam Deck. So if any other company wants to create it and use SteamOS, they can. They might have to they might have to extend SteamOS and essentially take the flavor, of their SteamOS that's built on Arch, and maybe make sure it's compatible with their configuration, APU, whatever it is. So CPU, APU, whatever they go with. Yeah. I wish this year Alienware UFO, you guys know what I mean. I really, to be honest, Alienware UFO is really such a cool concept. I think it looked so sick. The controllers detaching were awesome. The whole concept is awesome. Yes, it would be more expensive than Steam Deck, but people got to understand that people are still going to buy INEO. I kind of thought for a while that like the Steam Deck was going to be just destroy them. I put some of these companies out of business. I think INEO is not going anywhere. We'll see about 1X player. And then I think everything else, like GPD, I don't know if they're going to be around much longer. But with Alienware, there's going to be some competitors. I really think it would be, even if it's just Xbox, if it's Microsoft making a handheld, there's going to be some competitors for this. Were you going to do the donation on live? Yeah. Do I need to show the donation? I was going to donate. I have the, let's see. I have a link. Thank you for calling me on that. So I am going to donate. Where did I put those donations? Yeah, if you want to keep me honest, I do have that link that's on the page that I'm going to match, or not match, but I have way too much junk on my tabs, so I do apologize. Give me a second. Okay. Okay, so if you do want to donate, go ahead right there. I'd love to see donations. I'd love to see people, try to take care of any type of donation. I think I put in like a custom, I'm still like, this is what I was doing last minute where I couldn't get like everything else set up. It's through Streamlabs charities, which I know Streamlabs is kind of like lately, but it's just the system I know. I set the record to 200, but by the end of it, I have it set to end tomorrow at one point. By the end of it, I'm gonna fill up whoever. So even if no one raises, like if no one donates to this, I'll fill up that $200. But if you can, it'd be awesome if you could donate, and when it's done, I'll donate the rest. So I'm gonna hit that $200 goal. It's not much, but it's something, and the people really need it. And just a little, people might not know. I used to live in Russia for a few years. I used to be Mormon. I'm not anymore, and I served a mission there, and so I got to know the Russian people, but I also got to know a lot of Ukrainian people, and so it's a little, it's yeah, I understand it maybe a little bit more. So yeah, sorry. We could do a next game. The next stream could be with a game if we want to do it on this, or if you want to see me just stream, I will do it on my personal The Brink channels. And so, yeah, we need to wrap this up. This is going on a little too long. The post I made was supposed to calm me down. I love the Steam Deck so much that I can't wait. Do you think you'll download the actual installer for the SteamOS when it comes out from Mister? Yes, I am. So I will be like once it's ready, I'm gonna install it. I have another computer over here. It's my football. It's the Corsair one. It's a slightly older one. I use it for mining crypto right now, but I plan on putting SteamOS on it and just see how it runs. Might as well make a video on it, see if it can run it. Thanks, Andy, for everything, man. Thanks for the comment. I love it. Yes, and then Super. I'm hesitant to do games. I mean, how many of you want to see me play a game on my next stream, or if I should just do that on my other channel and do that once a week and do this like where I talk about hardware in a more personal and maybe even get some videos and some content and actually scroll through it. Right now, yes, it's just like a long form video that I've been doing where, yeah, I could maybe offer something to where you can actually be maybe visually stimulated instead of my face. My greasy face apparently today. Yeah. So yeah, I'd love feedback. Discord is a great place to give me feedback on how to do things. Once again, if I really want, I'll do it the way I feel like needs to be done. But I also love feedback, and yeah. Yeah. So yeah, let me know in Discord. Let me know in chat. I like just chatting. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, if I'm playing a game, depending on the game, like maybe I'll play something that I've played a lot before. I do want to like I could share Half-Life. I could play Half-Life and just chat the whole time, easy. As long as I have an easy way to look at questions. And or if you can like that's the nice thing about doing a super chat. To be honest, I don't like the idea of gatekeeping with money, but like doing a super chat or something like that where it's really easy to just see what the questions are instead of going through a lot of chat to try to answer and be a part of this. And maybe it's just a me problem. I'd most likely watch, just figure out a schedule. Yeah, exactly. So my plan is, and I apologize, I don't have a schedule quite yet. I can't, my Sunday mornings might be the time when I'm most likely, and I'm Mountain Standard Time, so let's say if I did it at like 8 a.m., it could be a lot different for other people. So I'll find something, and I'll do it a couple times, and we'll see how it works out. For sure, going to be doing games revealed though. That's my main focus right now. Is doing content on this and growing this channel. But if enough people want to chat with me while I play games, I am more than happy to do that too. Hey, De Blasio, thank you so much for donating. That's so awesome of you. I was going to have a whole system set up to set up on here to show when anyone donated, but I'm not good at this apparently. So, for me it's 5 a.m. right now. I'm so sorry, Max. Hopefully that's not when you're going to bed, and hopefully that's when you're rising and you're early to bed, early to rise kind of guy. No, that's just, it's fine. If you like to stay up late, that's it. I used to play League of Legends until 4 a.m. It sucked for work, but it was fun. Yes, thank you, Henry. I got it. Yeah, and so, yeah, any bit will help. once again, like I said, I'm going to fill out the rest. So I want to make sure that we take care of people. 6 p.m. Dang. So yeah, I'll have everything put together in a better way. And I must have, yeah, cool. So that's it. That's it. I'm gonna start spacing out. It's only 10 o'clock here, but I'm tired. So thank you guys for watching. Let's do this again. Keep an eye out. I'm probably gonna try to stick to maybe Wednesdays for right now, but I will have I will at least try to announce a day before my streams, and then I will also try to let have Discord. So there's an event system in Discord also posted in there. So I'm definitely going to try my best to really do a good job of keeping up on everything. So thank you guys for watching, and let's continue some of this conversation, I guess, in the Discord channel. So thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time. Peace out. My voice is going to